Hello everyone, so we're back taking a look at the unsung hero of the Switch 2 launch lineup. This is Fast Fusion. Very reminiscent of many racing games from the glory days, including Wipeout and FX Zero, this game is fast. Not just fast, it is blisteringly quick. If you looked at Mario Kart World and thought to yourself, meh, more of the same, then you want to check out Fast Fusion. This game is also selling at a really hot price, especially for a Switch 2 launch game. Available for under $15, Fast Fusion packs a huge number of courses, fantastic thumping music that'll really get your heart pounding, and a wide selection of cars. But more importantly, it has a few interesting game mechanics. There are no weapons in this game. Everything is about your ability to react to what's going on screen as quickly as possible, knocking other cars out of the way while you boost, and more importantly, hitting those boost strips where you have to tune your engine on the fly to make sure you match the colour of the boost strip. And let me tell you, that takes some skill on harder difficulty levels. Now there are plenty of courses here to unlock, and the developers have even added some post-launch DLC as well, for free. What we have here is some expertly created tracks with all sorts of different mechanics going on, from multiple levels, different paths, and, well, jump boosting. To put simply, at certain points on some of the courses, you are going to have to jump through the air, boosting as you go to hit the various boost accelerators to grab those all-important first places. You also have a championship mode, which really is the meat of this game, and time attack and a superhero mode as well. Now, everything in this game just feels incredibly well realised. This is coming from a development team that has produced a number of these games for the Nintendo platforms, and it certainly shows that they know what they're doing. They also offer a number of different graphical options, so that you can have the game looking either extraordinarily good or not quite as good, but way faster frame rates. And that includes things like dynamic shadows being on or off. They've really kind of tried to appeal to a wide audience of gamers who are looking for that kind of flexibility. 60 frames per second at 4K is included, but that does mean dropping the dynamic shadows off and they're then pre-baked. Or you can have all of the whiz-bang dynamic shadows and lighting at 1080p 60 as well. Now it works beautifully in handheld mode, but it really does shine on a 4K television. I was really impressed with Fast Fusion. In a way, I haven't been impressed with a racing game for quite a while. And having put down Mario Kart, because, we've been there, we've seen it, we've done it all before, to have something that really wants me to flex my skill as I play, Fast Fusion really scratches that itch. Now, special mention also has to be made of their vehicle fusion system. Essentially, as you earn credits, you can purchase new vehicles. But that's not the end of the story. You can take two vehicles and fuse them together, creating even faster vehicles, boosting their acceleration, their top-line speed, or their boost speeds. As you progress through the game, you're going to have to fuse those vehicles together to be able to unlock the faster difficulty modes. Otherwise, you're not going to place highly enough. Everything is done in such a wonderful style that it just made me feel like I was playing a cracking PlayStation game from all those years ago, but with brand new, top-of-the-range graphics on a portable console. It has to be said, the developers have done a bang-up job here, and I cannot wait to see what they do with Fast Fusion, if they're going to be releasing more tracks, more cars, and so on over time. If you really like the music, which I certainly do, you'll also find they have a music playlist system in the game as well. So you can invite your friends around, flick on some tracks, and just absorb these thumping dance tracks. Fast Fusion is a game you want to pick up, not least because it's selling for under $15, around £13, which is just stunning, really. But also because it's a really good game that makes you want to come back and just have one more go.